Everybody in your life often knows your capabilities before you even do, based on how you treat them. And that's just truth. A lot of the times in your life, you come across people for a reason, right? And 99% of the time, they can tell whether or not you can be used, you can be manipulated, you can be gaslit, you can be a scapegoat, you can be a pawn. You know, they can, based on your demeanor, based on your nature. They can indeed, you know, and it's one of those things we've been conditioned to be people pleasers, to be overgiving, to say yes when we really want to say no, to be coerced or put, up to doing something for money because money controls everything. Money controls everything. Money is the root to all evil. I don't know what part of the world understands that. I think it's comical that there are so many blockages for me to put out because they don't want to lose control. That's all it boils down to, is control. It's all about control. And the funny thing is I want nothing to do with control. All I'm trying to do is help people. I'm trying to help people learn how to be confident in their own skin, live authentically who they're supposed to be, and quit feeling less than what they are. Whether they have a lot of money or they don't have a lot of money. Because when you feel less than what you are, and you don't know who you are, you then pour out negativity and hurt and pain and lies and betrayal and gossip, deceit, fraud. That's the culprit of why people do those types of things. And so when people learn how to love themselves, live authentically them, allow God, the Most High, the divine source, to come in and show them the different areas in their life that they need to revisit, they need to rework. And then they go into the world and you pour out better. The only way this world is going to turn into a better place is if everybody starts loving themselves, loving thy neighbor, and pouring out better into the world. How is the world not going to change without that? God, and he's here too. He is here. I tell you what, nobody can tell me otherwise. Man, there are so many signs and synchronicities that he shows me on the daily basis. He is making some moves. And I've been saying this now for about 7 or 8 months. God is on the move. God is on the move. Hallelujah. I'm not sure what that, or On the Loose or something like that. It's a good song. I listen to a lot of music. I always listen to music at work. I have music in my ear and I'll conversate. I had so many nice conversations though. And I love it when people come and they get to know me and talk to me, and I can see in their eyes that they're like totally supporting me and genuinely like just getting to know me. Like there's this one gentleman, he was a military guy. I was like, oh, that was a nice conversation. Didn't mind that. Didn't mind that. Like I have all day, every day, I have so many disingenuous conversations. It's not even funny. I'm like numb to them. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things. It's a systematic world that I have built around me right now. My little real life Truman Show that I'm living through, And it's just comical because, golly, everybody catches them a glimpse. They do indeed. I'm like, I'll be winking at them. I'll have me a good old time. I'll be dancing. It don't even matter. It does not even matter. I'm like, man, if it's the show you want, it's a show you shall have for free. For free. That's where I'm at in my life. I know what I carry in me. I do. And I carry it with honor, and I carry it with pride. I don't feel above anybody. I do not. I am confident. I'm confident in who I am and who he called me to be, but I don't feel above anybody. I do not. I feel equal playing field with everyone. I do. But for some reason, it just ruffles a lot of people. You know, there's nothing wrong with being confident. There's nothing wrong with walking with duality. There's nothing wrong with walking with peace and wanting that for those around you and the world around you, and you fighting for it. Like, I can play this game like this for the rest of my life if we have to. I have now mastered, and I'm going to go ahead and throw out master, because, and I don't even like throwing it out there, but I have mastered walking through a real life simulation where everything around me is lies, deceit, and betrayal and strategic planning to get me in a negative headspace, and freaking have a blast. Have a blast by the grace of God, and God walking with me, and God working with me. And that's good enough for me. To me, that's the life we all should yearn for, to live on this earth. And yet we're not. We're worried about the sky fly miles and, you know, all kinds of just ridiculous stuff. I'm just like, it's so funny too, because I'll be saying certain stuff and I know it throws out some convictions for people, but I say it for that reason. I do. Because some things just need to be said. People need to be woken up to their ways. And just how you're mad at me because I walk in confidence, but you think you're so above people that you don't even feel like you have to help people. You feel like you're so above people that you don't have to live by the law. You break the law and you don't even get caught. And I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I'm going to go ahead and take a hard pass on that one. I'm going to take a hard pass. I think you're the problem, and you're trying to paint me as the problem because you know deep down inside what you did and what you're doing. And you know the end is in sight. It is indeed. It is indeed. 'Tis it is. And you see, you created your bed. People create their beds by the seeds you sow. Money can only buy you so much. Money cannot buy a soul. Money can't buy eternal love. Money can't buy God. It can't buy source. It can't buy the divine. Like they don't work on that. So although you might find yourself on the side of the fence where you're, you know, very prominently a part of a church, part of a ministry, part of a denomination, and you give monetarily, but your soul and heart isn't aligned with how God walks, He sees that. And because I say that, because I know that through and through from bone to bone, they don't want that to get out there. And it's crazy to me for entertainment purposes only. Like, I know without a doubt that I'm walking in my purpose and I say things that I'm supposed to say, because if I didn't, it wouldn't be so suppressed. I wouldn't be so boxed in. I wouldn't have so many monetarily issues and people gaining profit off my messages, what I say and what I do and my ideas. Okay? But they don't allow me to do that. And because of that, that tells me without a doubt what I'm doing is right and purposeful in God's way, in truth, in honor, in morals, in ethic. And that's just not something that they're pushing, right? Because the things that get pushed are the cookie cutter. It's cookie cutter. Let's keep spoon feeding everybody so we can have control of them. That's what they're doing. And then there's me. And so I just take it in stride now. I don't even let it get me down. I'm like, oh, okay, when am I going to lose this one? It doesn't even matter, because it's going to say that I have 0 views. I have 0 friends. Like, I can't make money off these platforms, clearly. Goes without saying. Goes without saying. Everybody can make money off me, but I can't